is what you get. You've heard that a lot. There's actually a technical name for it. It's called the reticular activating system. If you buy a red car, you're going to notice every red car that passes you on the highway. My wife lost the lid to her gas cap intake valve during a vacation last week. Sure enough, we went to the gym the other day. The car next to us was missing the cover to their gas cover. It just happens. But it happens for a couple very important reasons. We're looking for it. Our subconscious is designed to reinforce decisions that we've made, good or bad, experiences we've had. And if something bad happens, you're going to look for that negative outcome. And you will actually be creating in your mind that negative outcome from time to time. So I'm here today to talk about what are obstacles, or I like to say potholes, and what are speed bumps. Now, we can't be concerned about the speed bumps except the ones in school zones that are going to take out the bottom of our car. We're all going to hit a speed bump or two on our journey to wherever we are going, whether it's in business or in life, in a relationship, on a project. Speed bumps happen, and we need to adapt. We hold the wheel a little tighter. We take a quick look around in our rearview mirror. If the lane is all potholes going ahead, we're going to switch over to another lane. Simple stuff. So we reacted. But potholes, really, really deep, swallow your car kind of potholes, you're going to want to avoid those. You're going to want to have a plan for those before you get to them, especially if you've had an experience in your past. Here's my example. I'm driving to a rental house that I was selling the other day. And through my mind, the first 20 or 30 images in my brain were houses and apartments that I've walked into when a tenant has left that were damaged in some significant way. So what I do is I created in my mind anxiety. And I was very anxious. This house is about 45 minutes from my house. All the way over, I'm going, I know they broke some things in one of the bathrooms. So in my brain, I had tools with me. I had a pad of paper. I had my cell phone for it to be a camera. I had a pen. And I had my truck and my trailer. So if I needed something immediately, if there's a really big problem, I was prepared. I walked into the house, and I like to go basement to attic because that's just the way I've always fixed houses. It's always worked for me, so that's again, my system. My system has worked for me, so I used that system. And there were 14 things to fix in the house, some weird stuff, closet doors taken off and put into the basement or into the garage, both actually. And I had to decide, because they were similar doors, which one was which. So I tested downstairs first before I carried a door upstairs, because inevitably that would have been the wrong closet door. That's just one of those crazy little things that you do. So things were not as bad as I expected, but I had PTSD. Have you had a bad boyfriend, girlfriend, boss, and you walk in and your new boyfriend, girlfriend, boss says something that your last ex did? And the first thing in your brain is, oh no, this is happening all over again. This is never going to work out. This is horrible. That's your reticular operating system sabotaging you. You need to take a step back. You need to take a breath. You need to analyze the situation. I like to talk to people about currency in the bank of goodwill. Currency in the bank of goodwill means that if there's one blip in your discussions with somebody, it does not mean that it's going to be a repeat of a previous experience. If, however, every single previous boss or relationship has ended exactly the same way, that is something where coaching or counseling is really going to help you with. You need to figure out why it is that you have escalated in your brain when they do that one thing that really peeves you off, that you're just going to blow it up before they blow it up or walk out on you, so that you feel that you're defending yourself a little bit, so you don't get hurt as badly as you always do, but you perpetuated the system, and you will feel in some ways inferior or inadequate that you have not been able to solve this puzzle. So if you have those situations in your past, you need to journal them. You need to actually go back and look at the steps and say, what am I looking for? Is that a speed bump or a pothole? Because they're two completely different things. And what you look for will manifest. So if you have a great partner who makes some boneheaded decisions, like you do, like I do, like we all do, we need to put it into perspective. We need to be able to ask ourselves, why can't we react a different way? Why can't we associate that action with perhaps your partner's PTSD from a previous relationship they had? And ask them about it, and talk to them about it, and ask if they'd like to deal with it a different way for a different outcome. And that is where you start mastering, and I like to say manifesting your affirmations. If you're looking for positive outcomes, you will find them. If you are looking for the potholes, you will see them, hopefully, and react to them before you drive into them. It's really the whole secret of life. I hope that this helped a few people along the way. My name is Coach Ron. I help people decide whether they're experiencing potholes or speed bumps and react accordingly.